Hey guys, I have some good news. It is now completely doable to get Gerome with Pizzaface chasing you in Ancient Cheese, and that level is now completely possible to P-Rank. I know, I'm holding back tears too. Now let's talk about why. If you haven't seen my previous Ancient Cheese video, I mentioned that it was impossible to complete the level with a P-Rank, as I thought it was impossible to get Gerome, thus not meeting the P-Rank requirement. This was due to the room layout being extremely tricky to navigate, and leading to Pizzaface catching up to us just before we can drop through this hole. Well, it turns out that was false. You actually can get Gerome, thanks to a strategy discovered by a player named Just a Fox, and it's actually much simpler than it seems. To start off, they use the same strategy of dropping down the ladder to super taunt the Fork Knight on the right and then jumping over Pizzaface off of this wall. They then run all the way to the left and then drift to go all the way back. They also dive here to get some extra speed off of the wall. This leads to an incredibly fast start to the Gerome room, as Just a Fox enters the room at Mach 4 instead of Mach 3. This lets them get to the level with Gerome all before Pizzaface has even had time to spawn in. They then grab into the wall to avoid the knockback that they would have gotten had they just run at full speed, which gives them enough time to drop through the last cheese floor and grab slide under Pizzaface with Gerome acquired. Needless to say, I'm excited that this strategy was discovered, and it is way easier than whatever I had going on before. However, this means I have to redo the entire level again. I won't be covering the rest of the level again, so if you want to see how I got past the later rooms, check out my previous Ancient Cheese video, it's linked in the description. There are a few changes to the route, however. Most notably, I need to reach a combo of 10 for the super taunt, so I need to kill some extra enemies at the start. I go under the cheese floor here before getting the toppin, as it lets me kill 2 extra Fork Knights. I then stand at the very bottom until Pizzaface catches up, and I then jump on this ledge and long jump past Pizzaface. This lures Pizzaface slightly down, which makes the long jump possible. I later do a tight mock cancel to get up to this platform, but this can be avoided by leaving and re-entering the room. I then do the first secret, which I complete normally to get all of the points. I make a slight detour in the next room to kill these 2 pepperoni goblins, and I go to the left first to kill the 2 cheese slimes to get the super taunt. I then head to the right, making sure not to pick up these points. I fail the setup for the super taunt the first time, so I jump over Pizzaface to try again. This is fairly easy to do, so the super taunt portion was never too difficult for me. I do the same strategy as Just a Fox to build up speed, but I do it with an insta-turn to avoid having to climb the wall for speed. The rest of the level continues on as normal with a few differences. Getting the secret treasure is not too difficult, as it's just a simple super jump to get to the secret door. Going for a P-Rank means we have to collect a few more points as well, so I super taunt in this area to get extra enemy kills. I bonk while doing the setup for the last secret, so I complete it during lap 2. Besides that, the run is pretty clean, and I end with a time of 4 minutes and 52 seconds. Once again, huge shout out to Just a Fox for discovering the Gerome strat, and if any of you discover something new in the future, feel free to notify me as well. Anyways, the fun farm video will be out next week, so stay tuned for that.